You know what F1 fans always say: testing is testing, practice is practice, but qualification and race, totally different things. And I agree. But finally, after 3 months, we get to an official session, 2 sessions, and I can't wait for everything to start in competitive mode. What do we know? Well, the cars are different. Cars are definitely different. They don't seem to have the pace of the cars before. In FP2, the best time was 1:19. The pole from 2025 was 1:15. It seems a little far off, but in FP3 they'll probably do qualification sims. So we'll get to know if the pace is really there. But when you look at the cars, they don't have the grip in the corners. They don't go flat out in some of the corners, and they just don't seem powerful enough yet. This season, a lot will depend on the drivers, how they handle the battery, when they charge, when they deploy. Driver dependent season. As for the pecking order, that's what we all want to know. The top teams are still the top teams. You have your Ferraris, Mercedes, Red Bulls, and McLarens. Mercedes and Ferrari, they seem to be there like 1 and 2, while Red Bull and McLaren are up there in the mix, and I'll give advantage to Red Bull because of Verstappen. As for the rest, I'm kind of surprised that Red Bull developed a really good engine with the Ford. Aston is struggling right now, and I thought that Red Bull will be the struggling one because Ford has not made an F1 engine, and Honda is in the sport. I just thought they knew what they were doing, but yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But apparently Red Bull did a good engine. They seem competitive, and I'm kind of surprised. With that said, Racing Bulls will be competitive, and I think the midfield battle will be between Alpine, Racing Bulls, and Haas. The rest of them don't seem to have things figured out, while we all know who will be last. In this GP, we don't know who will win, but I think the pecking order will be the Ferrari, Mercedes fight for the wins, Red Bull and McLaren on occasions. Best of the midfield, best of the rest is Alpine, Racing Bulls, and Haas, and the rest will be back markers in the shuffling order. I'm excited. I'm so very excited. I can't wait for it to start. I like practice sessions, but I want the competitiveness, and I think in this GP there'll be so much chaos. Well, we'll have reliability issues, we'll have cars going off track, we'll have the driver errors, and we'll have the bad starts because the revving up time to do a proper start is so long that I think the drivers who usually struggle with the starts will struggle some more. But we still have one practice session and qualifications to go, and let's see who was sandbagging. What we want to know is who is fast, and who is fast over many laps, who has the race pace, and who's good on their tires. After that, we want to know who has the better battery and who is managing the best. But it will be a tricky season. The cars are so different than what we are used to, so I'm expecting a lot of chaos.